Hello, my beautiful earth signs. How are you guys? I'm so happy to be here. I'm so glad you're here per usual, and I'm ready to get back into it. Okay, so like I've been mentioning to the other zodiacs, if I'm not here on YouTube, I'm always doing something. So like I said, be sure to check out my website, check out my blog posts, all of that. There's value in absolutely everything I do, everything with intention. So now that that's out of the way, if you've never been here before, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go Capricorn, and then we've got Taurus, and then we've got Virgo. So that's how we're going to jump into it. I pull one card for each sign, and then we pull some clarifiers and really get into it, okay? All right, so that's just how I'm feeling today. That's just how I'm feeling today. So let's do it. All right, universe, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. What do you have for the beautiful Capricorn? Capricorn. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. We've got the 8 of Pentacles as the underlying energy. You guys, that is beautiful, especially for Cap. Like, that's real Cap energy. And I feel like this 10 of Cups is long overdue for Capricorns because, whew, 10s are also emphasizing that cycles are changing. Things are coming to an end, right? So with that said, you're welcoming a new phase into your life. You're ready, you're energetic, you're prepared, you're ready for something new, you're ready for something different. And I feel like what's happening, what's inspiring this to become different is that you're finally obtaining those goals that you've had for years, maybe even 10. You know, you're finally obtaining them, you're finally tackling them, and it's giving you a lot more faith and confidence in yourself. You're like, wait a minute, I can really do this. Like, this isn't even the limit, you know, and there's so much positive emotion coming from that. There's so much good energy coming from that. And you're also starting to get to a point where you know that you have to sacrifice things that are no longer serving you to get where you're going, to get the things that will. And I feel like that's become bittersweet, but it's also getting you to a point where you're healing. You know, you're having to be honest with yourself about your boundaries, about what you want out of your life, as well as the other people around you. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to just know where you are, and a lot of people don't have those boundaries set up for themselves. So when you don't give them boundaries, they don't feel an obligation to set their own for you. Okay, so really understand how important setting your own boundaries and emphasizing, like, hey, this is where I stand. Okay, that came out really quickly. Look at this. This feels like a breath of fresh air for you guys. I feel like a new perspective. And I feel like this new perspective, to be completely honest with you, is just you coming into understanding and valuing your worth. That is really what's happening here. And this new perspective, though, is giving you the opportunity to worry less, to stress less, and you're getting to create more, enjoy life more. This hangman is a major arcana, which lets me know that it's inevitable. You're not getting around it. This is something that is undeniably happening in your life. Okay, so with that said, this is a card of enlightenment for me too. Your perspective shift has come from some sort of enlightenment. Like I said, whether it's your worth or just your faith, whatever it is, you're getting to a point where it's a lot easier to tap into. You're using the powers, your gifts that you've been given, that you've been blessed with, and you're using them to your advantage. You're starting to get to a point where you're understanding that you're the value, okay? And as you keep moving in that, the universe, and that's what the 6 of Swords is about, the universe is going to continue to support that. The universe is going to continue to put opportunities, people, everything in play for you to get what you deserve, where you're going. Okay, looking at everything like energy and not just people as people, the universe is moving us all, whether we're conscious of it or not. The universe is moving. Okay, so understanding that, it's like, okay, why is this happening? What's this teaching me? What's this getting me? Where am I supposed to go? You know, and this is getting you one step closer to your desires, and like I said, obtaining those goals. This Ace of Pentacles lets me know that you are being valued, or you're finally getting what you deserve. That's what that feels like, especially being in between these two. It just feels like there's been a breakthrough because you decided to change your mind. And if that isn't the case, that's exactly what is coming. As soon as you change your mind, everything is going to open up for you. This 10 of Cups is going to be overflowing. It's just going to be so fruitful. It's going to be so abundant. Okay, and with that said, I think it's really important to focus on doing the things that make you happy and setting your boundaries loud and clear, my darling. That's what I've got for you, beautiful, beautiful Capricorn, and I hope you enjoyed that, okay? All right, Taurus, let's get into it, darling. Let's get into it, my love. Let's see what the universe, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels need you. What does the beautiful Taurus need to know, universe? Let me run for the beautiful Taurus. Ooh, okay. All right. Ace of Wands. Passion. Okay, and the underlying is the Lovers. So, Gemini could be involved somehow here, be it... Okay. So, I'm feeling like some of you are either dealing with the Gemini in some way or another, or there's something that's being started with a Gemini. Whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in your business life, whatever. You may not even know that they're Gemini. Like, that's the funny thing. Sometimes that happens too. Or they could have Gemini placements. Nevertheless, let's not get caught up on that. That's not all that important. So, anyway, Ace of Wands. Right? Ace of Wands is what came out for you guys, which lets me know that something passionate is brewing. Something super passionate, be it, for some of you, okay, the universe. All right. So some of you, if you're not looking to get pregnant, be safe. Okay, because I'm hearing that very loudly. Like the conception is it can happen right now. Okay, so if you're not looking for that, be careful. Anyway, Ace of Wands is about passion. Ace of Wands is about new ideas, brand new universal gifts. In the traditional tarot, this is a hand coming out of a cloud, handing you a wand. You know, so with this, and even this lizard, it gives me this symbolism of creation. You know what? Creation. Okay. There's a gift here somewhere. There's a beautiful, beautiful gift here somewhere. And I don't think you fully realize what it is yet. I don't think you fully realize that it's a gift. And if you do realize that it's a gift, you don't quite realize how beneficial it is just yet. I feel like this is one of those things that take time. All right, this is something that you're going to be able to grow with. Okay, family. Like I said, look. Like I said, if you're not looking to have children right now, be mindful. If you are in the process of having children right now, this baby's going to be very, very valuable for you. Okay? And listen, check this out. Okay. All right. Thank you, universe. For people who are not even thinking about, that part of life. There are also some of you who are pregnant with beautiful ideas. These ideas are the babies that are being conceived. Like, you've got a brilliant idea on your mind, and the universe is going to set things up so it's a lot easier for you to bring these things to fruition. Okay? Outside of pregnancy scares, because I don't want to get nobody worked up on that. Ace of Wands. Unless you're looking to have a family, well, then now is the perfect time. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I understand. So, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and the Seven of Cups is what came out for you, my Taurus. So, what I'm getting here is that you are entering a new life cycle. The Wheel of Fortune and the Justice together tells me that. And I'm feeling like this new life cycle could overwhelm you just a bit. Some of you are expanding. Okay, yeah, that's what's overwhelming. Okay, so listen, check this out. Don't freak out about it. Taurus, you're you're in a very fertile part of your life right now. A lot of beautiful things, whatever you believe in right now is what's going to happen. So don't get caught up in those negative thoughts. Don't get caught. That is not even relevant right now, because your mind is your master right now. So whatever you speak, whatever you think out onto your life is what's going to start to transform. So make sure that you're speaking positively. Make sure that you're happy to live the life that you're living, that you're happy to do the things that you're doing, because what I'm really feeling like here is that things are finally starting to work out in your favor. But it's a little intimidating, because now there's a little bit more responsibility. Now there's a little bit more to handle. And that it's a little scary. It is. You're passionate about it, so you won't back down. However, I feel like grounding is going to be super, super important. And what's keeping me mindful of that is this. So the Seven of Cups lets me know that there are a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, a lot of projects, a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas in the works. A lot of stuff on your mind. However, something about this guy's a little sneaky. Okay, and all of this these are clouds. So within all of this, there's too much going on. There could be a lot of confusion, a lot of things could be misconstrued here. So with that said, ground so you can see things clearly, because here things are not being seen very clearly. You've got the right idea, don't get me wrong. However, the feeling, the anxiety, the intensity of it all, you're like, well, I want this, but a part of you kind of still wants to back down. And there's none of that. Stand in it 100%, and the universe, right? This is your confirmation. The universe has got your back. Whatever you want, you're going to be put in a position to get it. So just go get it. You know, if you want it, especially if it's of your heart's truest desires, if it is of pure intent and it is to serve the purpose and well-being of others, don't hold back. If you know that you have good intentions, do not hold back. Okay, because this is golden. Like I said, you're in a prime time right now, and I feel like a lot of you are going to make yourself proud, and you're having to invest a little so you can learn a lot. But with that said, that's going to pay off. And investments can be time, it can be energy, it can be money, whatever. You're investing a little so that you can get back a hell of a lot. And with that said, taking that big of a risk, taking that big of a chance on your life, or betting on yourself like that is really going to be extremely fulfilling. So in whatever way this is taking you, whether it's in love, in your personal life, whether it's in your business, what you're learning as a student, whatever's going on, run with that. Be proud of it. You know, be optimistic about it. Be realistic, but also be optimistic about it. Because you deserve everything that you're asking for. Everything that you want, you deserve it. So put yourself in a position to have space for it. Because if you keep holding on to things that are no longer relevant to your life and your goals and where you're trying to go, you're just going to slow yourself down. Okay? It's go time, Taurus. It's go time. Okay? So let's just really lock in and get it together. Like you got it, and you know that you're built for it. So it's just time to go. All right? So that's what I've got for you guys. I really, really hope that helped. I hope that gave you guys some insight. I like I said, I do feel that you guys are a little overwhelmed, so definitely pace yourself. Make sure you spend a little extra time with yourself. Don't spend too much time in your mind with all those ideas. Write them down and then take a break from them sometimes. Otherwise, you don't want to burn yourself out, okay? So, like I said, that's what I've got for you. I really hope you enjoyed that. And I'll catch you in the next one. All right, Virgo. Let's get into it. I hope you guys are thriving. Doing well per usual. So let's see what the universe has got in store for the beautiful Virgos. It's such a beautifully cloudy day today. Like the sun's still out, but it's still beautiful. All right, so Virgo's got a lot. Okay, so maybe, All right, Virgos. You guys are undergoing a transformation. So that seems to be the theme for Earth signs. And I'm just wondering why all of a sudden the clouds are catching my attention. And I think it's time for you guys to dream bigger. Let's see what the cards say. Alright, universe, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please. What do you have for the beautiful Virgo? Okay. The moon. Look. What are the odds? Well, look at that beautiful duality, Virgo. What? The sun and the moon? They got the whole world in universe at this point. That's absolutely incredible. Anyway, that's okay. So let me tell you why I keep saying wow. So I say wow because of the duality. I really do think that is amazing, and I'm really appreciative for the universe for giving me that message. But I also see your truth being revealed, your true value being revealed, and you having to stand in confront the monster of really asking for what you deserve or going to get what you deserve, standing in what you deserve, Virgo. Let's just clarify this, because this Phoenix is letting you know that you're rising from the ashes. Like, you've been through it, you tired of going through it, and you're ready to do something different. Okay, well now there's this one thing, this one challenge, this one monster you just gotta face. You just gotta run into it. Like, hey, listen, this is what I'm worth and I'm gonna stand on that. This is what I want and I'm gonna stand on that. Okay, this is what I desire and I'm gonna stand on that. Alright, so stand on it. Okay? Alright, the moon. Let's clarify the moon. Things are going to be revealed to you in time too that are going to help give you the confirmations that you need to move in that energy too. Because I know that Virgos are super confident. However, you guys aren't really confrontational if you don't have to be. See, look, Nine of Swords. You're overthinking it. You're busy. You know, you're doing a lot, whether it be mentally, whether it be physically, or both. You're doing a lot, and you're always thinking 9-10 steps ahead. But with that said, there's something right in front of you that I don't think you're seeing. Let's dig into it. Let's see. All right, Spirit, can I get 2 more for the beautiful moon card for the Virgo? Yeah, I was spot on with the worth thing, you guys. All right, let me get 1 more. Okay. Oh my goodness, Virgo, y'all are all tied up. Y'all are all tied up, like all tied up, and it's all because of you. Like, what are you overthinking? This is what you've been working for. I don't know your life, but something is being revealed to you. And like I said, I think it has a lot to do with your worth. Seeing that this magician here is in the middle. Listen, this magician has all the resources that he needs. He got every element, every earth, air, water, and fire are all represented right here. The wand is fire. Cup, water, pentacle, earth, and you got the sword on the table too. Boop, air. Look at that. All the resources he needs are right there in front of him. He's got everything he needs. So all of this needs to go. Okay. All of that overthinking, all of that overcomplicating it, all that stressing out about it, all that. Don't nothing matter but you and your dreams and goals. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. That self-doubt is a distraction. It's just, it gives you the time to make excuses. That's all it does. That's all it is. That self-doubt gives you the time to make excuses. And just for you to be upset at yourself later when you realize that you could have just came out the way you desired to come out in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. You could just come, this is me. You know? Just run into it because you are valuable. You are worthy. Whatever you are manifesting is waiting for you. Look, and it looked like this. That's why you can't tell that that's what it is. That's why you can't tell that this is something you've been working so hard for. That's why you're overthinking it, is because it looks like this. It doesn't look the way you want it to look. It doesn't, not even that. It doesn't look the way you thought it would look. That doesn't mean that that's not what it is. Okay? So slow down and get out of your head. Oh, stop thinking so much. You got way too much time to think. Stop thinking. Okay? Stop thinking so much because you've already been making the right moves. You've already been putting yourself in a position to be great. Virgo. Like, y'all are some of the most underrated people I know. Like, my little brother's a Virgo. And, like, a lot of times, as an Aquarius, I can be a little indifferent about Virgos. But I've also met some really awesome Virgos. Like, healthy and evolved Virgos can be really, really incredible. Especially when it comes to business. You know, so I feel like it's really important in whatever aspect of your life this is, Virgo, for you to understand that you wouldn't be so passionate, you wouldn't be so driven, you wouldn't be so focused, you wouldn't be so adamant about it if it weren't for you. Your heart, you wouldn't lose sleep over it. You would not lose sleep over it. You wouldn't. You would not lose sleep over it if it did not mean everything to you. So consider that. Consider what your life is worth. Not just what you're worth, but what your life is worth. You're investing your entire life in whatever this pursuit is, whatever this ordeal is. And for a lot of you, I'm not seeing a whole lot of romance. I'm seeing business. Because a lot of you already feel like, okay, Okay. Maybe that also could be a little distracting. I feel like there could be some emotions that you're suppressing, and that's what's going to come to veil too, because what's on the table is business, but what's under all of that is a little emotion. So I feel like one thing at a time, yes, but once you get right within yourself, once you understand what you're worth, once you truly stand in your power, everything else is going to pan out. But this is about you standing in your power. You know what I'm saying? Really believing in what you have to give in whatever aspect of your life. If you in school, can you be an A+ student? You know what I'm saying? If you're at work, can you be the best at your job? You know what I'm saying? Can you give it everything that you've got? Can you do it in a way that only you could do it and the best at that? You know, you can. You just have to do it, right? You really just have to do it, and that's really what it comes to. So I feel like getting out of your head, and stop thinking so much. You're overthinking your great ideas, and that's what's causing you to run this rat race all in here. You're tiring yourself out. You're making things a lot more exhausting for yourself than they have to be. Just slow down, Virgo, and understand that because of your faith and because of your willpower, the universe is putting everything else in play. Some people it takes 10 years. You know, some people it takes 20 years. Some people take 30 years. Some people take 40 years. That timeline doesn't really matter because time is an illusion. So don't focus on where you feel like you are in your life or where you feel like you should be. Focus on where, listen, this is my goal. You know, this is where I'm going. And in this present moment, I am the best that I can be. And I know that in that present moment, I'll be the best version of myself that I can be. You know, and just keep focusing on being yourself, being your best self. Keep showing up as your best self. If your best self isn't 1,000% today, okay, you showed up as the best you had today. You know, and really focus on those things. Don't put so much pressure. Don't put so much weight on yourself. You do not have to carry the weight of the world. You don't. You have the resources to do what you need to do, so you don't have to carry everything. All right. So definitely come back, Virgo. You know, if you need to get by some water, get by some water. If you need to just go out and, you know, I'm feeling like some of y'all should go get your toes done. That's just what I'm feeling. Like, just be pampered a little bit. Because Virgos like stuff like that. So you just need earth signs like stuff like that, honestly. So you need to be pampered a little bit. Be loved on a little bit. Because what's happening right now is you're spending so much time in your head that you're distracting yourself from what's right in front of you. Okay? So, you got this. I'm not worried about it. Because like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you're going to be good. Alright, so that's what I've got for you guys. That's what I've got for you, beautiful earth signs. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that, because I absolutely love having you. I love talking to you. I love the feedback. Oh, I just love this community. So with that said, until next time, bye.